All right, hey guys, we're back. We're back with a player reset again. Nate is at the helm here. I'm Charlie. Nate, say hi.
Hello, 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 hello.
And we're playing South Park: The Stick of Truth. Our goal here is to get as far as possible, so that the next fucking person who's on the show has no idea where the hell he is, which is already we're doing really well in that respect. Doesn't know the things he has, doesn't know his class, doesn't know anything like that. Let's get started. So, there is there's a product that women can buy now, which fakes a camel toe.
Fakes a camel toe.
Yeah, it's like this little device that you put in between your
To deliberately fake a camel
to
toe.
deliberately have a camel toe. Yeah,
Why not just give yourself camel toe?
I don't know, because that's gross. It's like a pocket. It's like a pocket camel toe thing. It's like if I want to go out in the club and look like I have a camel toe, then I'm gonna do it. I blame personally the media because the media loves camel toe. They love it. That might be their favorite goddamn thing in the world. Is just oh look at so and so's camel toe. Where's the merciful? Thank you. So I'm I'm unsure, quite frankly. Like some dudes, to quote South Park, one of the best ways to during the boy band episode. It's like stuff a cucumber in your pants. You know what I mean? Like in middle school gym class boners are the worst.
They are the fucking worst.
They're terrible.
That was the only reason I ever was okay with wearing underwear.
Yeah, we go commando here in this room. But you know, there's that. Oh, there's Montekia and there's Professor Chaos. There's this girl dress from that one episode. There's his birthday from Casa Bonita. Oh wait, they're actually open again. There's his Imagination Land friends right there. There's Aslan and Jesus and Morpheus and fucking all those people there. More Popeye and Zeus, Wonder Woman, Luke Skywalker, and whoever the fuck that woman is. Oh no, open it one more time, please. I'm sorry, guys, but this is really fun. There's this football episode where they're like, oh, maybe we should just like make football like hugging and like compliments and shit. Fucking, and so he has this warm goo inside of him, and he's like, oh man, I love goo. And he started making people, Butter started making people on the team drink it, and they're just a bunch of cum in these bottles. At the end of the episode, Randy drinks some, and he just goes, this is cum. And he gets grounded because of this shit, and here's his little replace the cherries and chocolate-filled cherries with mayonnaise contraption, which the Simpsons did it episode, so let's go. Oh man, would you
Yes.
like to have a camel toe?
Yes.
What do they call a male camel toe?
There's actually a name for it. If I recall correctly, I believe it's a moose knuckle.
Moose knuckle?
Or snowballed or something like that.
A snowballed?
Yeah, when you snowball.
You just have your...
Yeah, you know, when your balls kind of are too saggy and split on both ends, you know.
It's like you're smuggling snowballs in there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had the sensation of your balls just being like too taut?
Too taut?
Too taut, like they're just like really tight.
Just like a normal day?
Like, well, you know, you have your balls at like a regular position, I guess, normal position, but then they sometimes they just get like really like
Well, it's like fucking
taut.
cold outside, I guess.
It's cold sometimes, or like sometimes while you're having sex,
Oh, yeah, there's that one,
and
too.
it's just like I'm about to. Here's my taut balls. Have you ever had the sensation of having taut balls to the point that like your stomach hurts? Like downright in the abdomen area.
No, Charlie, no, I haven't.
Really? That happens to me like twice a week. I mean, sometimes it's like you sat on your balls, weird, and you're just like, oh man, it's like kind of like the sensation of someone just like flicking your balls. It's terrible. It might be the worst, cause you just have to announce like you're with your friends. You're like, man, my balls hurt. It feels like the worst time I've ever had was when I sat on my balls, and so my abdomen hurt, but then I had like a horribly explosive diarrhea at the same time. So I'm there and I stand up and I'm like, guys, my fucking balls hurt for no reason. Oops, I've defecated in my pants. That's not a good time. I believe F is to fire arrows, so you can get that to your Pokemon. Yeah. Bam, Choo Choo Nezumi. Choo Choo Nezumi. So what'd you think about that Tweet Craig episode I just showed you?
That's pretty fucking hilarious.
Is that good? Good. I'm glad. Yeah.
The one with the is this the chest? Can I open
I
it?
think we've already opened that chest.
I think. Well, shit.
Yeah. There you go. That's a show. That's your house, and yeah, you can get that now. Cool. And I don't believe you can go through there. Oh, never mind. I lied. Whoop! Yep. To quest objectives, hover over them to see locations and which quest is sending you there. Oh, cool.
Cool.
It's really good. And here's your first... Oh, well, here's your... Oh. Post-tutorial battle.
Post-tutorial battle on how to be a tutorial on how to use friends.
Yeah, yes. Tutorial part 2. I guess is what you'd call it. So I'm also really... Oh, what the fuck? I'm also really excited to have you playing this game because once you get... You can get Stan as a follower. And once you get him, he does this this thing with his sword that might remind you of a certain RPG. Which actually after this episode, I think I have some saves from later in the game when I have Stan. You might absolutely like to see. It might just fucking make your day. So, how long have you been watching South Park?
Since I was a child.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit.
Oh yeah, you get bleeding damage. As you've told me before, your dad really likes South Park.
My dad does like South Park.
Your dad, who is what degree does he have?
He has a PhD in anthropology and something else in mathematics.
Okay, so does he just have one PhD, or is it multiple PhDs?
It's one PhD
in anthropology.
Yeah, and then he has either a master's or bachelor's in mathematics.
So a doctor.
He is Dr. Baker, yeah.
Dr. Baker of anthropology.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Loves South Park.
He does. Yeah.
There you go. That just goes to show you, man. There's a oh man. I was gonna talk about how,
shit.
Just because you're an intelligent person doesn't mean you have to be like a pretentious snob asshole. Dude, in my analytic writing class, we read The Things They Carried, right? And so people who don't know what it is, The Things They Carry is written by Tim O'Brien, who fucking fought in Vietnam, and these are what they call them semi-biographical historical fiction, right? So the things that happen in it might have happened to him, probably did happen to him, but he distanced himself by diluting the facts a little bit. Maybe he changes a name here or there. Maybe he changes a date here or there. Um, but in the titular short story in it, the things they carried, there's a main character named Lieutenant Jimmy Cross, right? Oh, also you press right click when you normal attack with Butters. So that's why you only did 1 damage there. Jimmy Cross. And people were asked in the class to give their interpretations on the main character, Jimmy Cross. He's in love with this girl named Martha. He keeps a pebble in his mouth to, like, taste the salt of the sea and imagine himself. He basically does everything in his power to forget that he's in fucking Vietnam and can die at any moment. Good job, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So he does all those things. And these people, and mind you, they're people who speak like they're stuck at 16 years old. Like they're like, oh my god, I can't even believe that fucking person said that. They said that like my shirt was ugly and like my stupid earrings are fucking stupid and whatever. It's like meeting the face of ignorance and like seeing it personified. Like these people to me are the personification of every burnt book and every book that was cast away because someone thought it was stupid or boring or convoluted, right? These people started saying that the main character, a 22-year-old man in the most brutal fucking war in American history, besides the Civil War, they said he was a creep. A creep, that he was weak, that he was a coward. In the story, the things they carried, there's a man named Ted Lavender who gets, oh my god.
Can we show that on YouTube?
I think so. I don't know if that detracted from anything I was saying. Surely you can take a shit in that thing. If we can shit on a fucking thing, we can show that cartoon woman's barely visible breast. Also, you can shoot that ladder too. And get in the attic at the gold part of the spark. Yeah, you got it. Ted Lavender gets shot and killed, and Jimmy Cross blames himself that he loved Martha more than he loved his men. That he may have been a bad leader, and so these people are going around saying he's weak, he's a coward, he's a creep. In this woman's words, a creep, stalkerish, creepy man. Who would love that guy? He's so creepy. I hate creeps and whatever, right? We exchanged papers, me and this woman, and on the number one characteristic she had to characterize Jimmy Cross was that he was unfazed by the death of Ted Lavender. And by this point in time, they had said all this dumb bullshit, and I was pretty upset. And so I go, so I disagree with this characterization of the person because he's literally torn apart by Ted Lavender's death. He's so torn apart that he burns all of Martha's letters and throws the pebble away. He doesn't care about her anymore. He literally changes himself for this fucking person because Ted Lavender dies, and I say, how ignorant is it to... I may have chosen my words a little bit hastily, but how ignorant is it to assume that someone is unfazed by this thing? Did you read the whole short story?
Fuck yeah, I read the whole thing.
I asked her about that.
Oh.
I was pretty much like, did you read the same story I read, lady? No, what the fuck are you talking about? She comes up to me, and she goes, that's really fucked up of you to say I'm fucking ignorant. You don't fucking say that people are ignorant. I'm not going to take this line down. I'm not going to... So by the end of class, I thought to myself, hey, I feel a little bad. Maybe I did choose my words a little bit hastily. So I go on and I apologize to her. I say, I'm really sorry. This story means a lot to me. Because I know plenty of people who fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, come back, weren't the same. You know what I mean? Soldiers are just people, just like us. Fucking, you should love soldiers. Fuck the government. The government are the people, basically the government's the people who send these kids to go fucking fight and kill for us. You shouldn't hate a soldier just because he drew the short straw and got sent to some fucking hellhole, right? She looks at me and she goes, "It's okay, it's okay." But, like, you really shouldn't call anybody ignorant. Their viewpoints aren't your own. Just because you think something doesn't mean they should think something. Cause you better watch your fucking words. You better watch in the middle of class, you better watch your fucking words. Because I'm not gonna be talked down to like that. I'm not gonna fucking, And so I say to her, I tell you, Nate, it ruined my fucking day. My day was going so well. If she was an adult, which she's about 4 years older than me, 4 or 5 years older than me, if she conducted herself like an adult, she would have taken my apology and said thank you. And never talked to me again. But instead, she made this scene. You better watch your fucking words because I'm not gonna fucking... Nate, she is made of cunt. She is her composition. DNA? Fuck that. More like cunt NA. I don't know. It enraged me. Fucking shit. I go into a dad's car after school and I say, Dad, let me tell you about this fucking cunt I met in class today. This horrible excuse for a human being. You know what I mean? And she's a mother. She has kids. She has 2 kids. And this is the example that she shows to these people. Let me tell you, there are plenty of teenage mothers that I've met who fucking read books. Who are articulate enough to not conduct themselves in such a childish manner. And, God, I've made it my mission for every time she spouts her dumbass, ignorant, horrible things, to just burn it with logic and reason and facts and all the things that make ignorant people react in aggression. Is it not true? Would you not agree that people who are a little ignorant of the world and not secure with their knowledge take criticism aggressively?
Definitely.
That they meet criticism with violence? And then I leave the classroom to talk to my friend Killian about the story we read, Mark Twain's The War Prayer. I said that to you, actually. I texted that to you. Did you read it?
Nope.
I'll read it to you after this. But it's like a damning of war and like the fervency to send your children off to go die. And so I talked to him about it, and I'm like, I want to talk to my teacher about this because we have really good reading material. We're reading Billy Collins, for God's sakes, you know? Beautiful past poet laureate of America. And you get that power later. You're not gonna... Okay. And I think... Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to talk to her about it, and as I'm leaving, I think you can, like, shoot this too. As I'm coming back in the classroom to talk to my teacher, this woman comes out of the classroom with this guy who's like a go-go dancer, and I'm certain if I talked to him one-on-one, he had some really good things to say, but he's also... He talked about never giving up on your dreams, but then right after that conversation, he was talking to this girl, and he was like, why do you guys text me so much? I mean, they know I have a boyfriend, whatever, just these petty, dumb teenager problems, and I don't know, I couldn't stand it. I can't stand... You know Emilio.
Yeah,
he's a smart guy. Doesn't fucking say dumb shit like that unless he's around people who, like, articulate themselves in that way. This guy just vacant. The most vacant person in the world. Just like this woman I'm talking about. And, they exit the classroom and they go, I can't fucking stand that teacher. I fucking hate my teacher. That teacher's such a dumb bitch. And it made me, like... I weep for them. I weep for their mind. Lord Jesus, fucking save them. Save them in the depths of their ignorance. Fucking save them. My God. So have you met anybody like that recently?
Oh, dude. At work? Fuck yeah, dude. Holy shit. I told you about that lady. Because I work at a natural food store, and yeah, I have some interesting individuals come in.
Right.
And you think at some place like that you have like a bunch of like liberal folk, but nah, yeah, you got lots of like conservative people, like really conservative people come in. But yeah, I had some lady try to convince me that Halloween is singularly about sacrificing human children.
Uh-huh.
And you can think what you want, but this lady like talked to me for like almost like a full hour and a half, dude. I was just like, hey, look, I think she was like looking for some vitamin B12, it's like whatever. And she's like, asked what I was doing for Halloween. I was like, actually, I'm probably just gonna stay home this Halloween. She's like, oh, that's good. I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna go and get in any trouble or anything this year. She's like, yeah, that's good. I don't celebrate Halloween either. I'm like, uh-huh. And she's like, yeah, because of all the human sacrifice. Like, out of the fucking blue, dude. Like, I'm like, uh-huh. She's like, did you know? And then holy shit.
Did you know what?
Oh, that, Halloween is singularly based around child sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we dress them up and things like that. And I was just like, holy shit.
Uh-huh.
And so it just turned into like this long conversation that jumped from like Halloween and human sacrifice to Christianity. She also purported she must still like live in like the 40s at communism. She went to communism and told me this is the reason of the breakdown of our society is communist thought, because it tears apart our family and our morals and ideals.
So she's like McCarthy era.
Yeah,
thought process.
She's old, but damn, dude. And like, but the thing is though, like, I didn't even really say anything. Really, I was just like, I'm not gonna go out for Halloween. She's like, that's good. And then she just like started talking to me about this. Like,
wow,
a lot. And like, I seriously didn't really say anything. She just started talking, and I was like trying to like. I had my hand behind my back and was like trying to like signal my coworkers that hopefully, because this shit happens to them too, because we have tons of people that like do this at my job, like so many of them, and so I was trying to like
oh Jesus Christ, Nate, you're trying to what? Keep going.
Trying to signal them to I don't know, anything, like calling to the back or something. I was just like frantically like waving my hand behind me, hoping that somebody would get it, but I didn't.
An hour and a half with that arbitrary shit?
Yeah, I had a customer actually save me from that. I had a customer come up and ask if I can help her find something. She's like, oh, well, I'll let you get back to your job. And then this customer was like, you're welcome.
Nice.
And that actually made everything much better.
Oh, wow. That's ludicrous.
Yeah, but that happened, I guess. On that note.
Oh, man. People, as Orson Welles would say, can you not reach into the depths of your ignorance to find... some sense in what you're saying? For real.
Dude, it was crazy.
Oh, that is crazy. And it's so crazy that we're gonna leave this episode off on that note. No, yeah, that's...
No.
Yeah, why not? No. Why no? He's gotta hit this guy in the shins a little bit more. Okay, clear the screen.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Wait.
Maybe go on the other side.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Later, everybody.
Have a good day, guys.
Okay, bye. Radical peace.